This morning, we're joined on Let's Talk Bitcoin by Scott Robinson, one of the leads at the Plug and Play Tech Center, Bitcoin Accelerator, and the Silicon Valley Bitcoin Meetup Group. Scott, thanks for stopping by. How are things?
Things are going very well. Thanks for having me again, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. So the last time we spoke, you had just announced the Bitcoin Accelerator program. Can you kind of bring us up to speed on how that's going?
So at this point, we've been able to pull together, I'd say, about 25 different mentors, each of which will be giving 2 hours per month over the course of the 3-month accelerator program. So the first 5 startups that come through will have a pretty intimate and very close-knit relationship with each of these people. And of course, some of these include the likes of Perkins Coie, Lightspeed Ventures, Charles River, Roger Ver, Andreas Antonopoulos, and a number of the other thought leaders in the space. So at this point, we've had a little over 45 applicants, and we're going to have to drill down to 5 over the course of the next 2 weeks. So very exciting. We're having a lot of inquiries as to partners for investment. It's definitely a hot space just from the more traditional investment perspective. So yeah, just lots of work, but it's very exciting, and I'm very energized for this first batch.
So let's talk about what kind of the experience is for these, because it seems like incubator programs and accelerator programs really do kind of vary from place to place. So it sounds like you're bringing in lots of kind of outside expertise from the actual Bitcoin space and from the investment space. What is the purpose of the mentor program? And you said 2 hours per month between a bunch of different startups. How is something like that going to work?
The first week of each of these months will be somewhat like a boot camp, or more or less like finals, if you will. Really, we're trying to attract the type of people that are earlier in their product or their startup, but they're the type that are going to have to say goodbye to the girlfriend or wife and say, I've got another 14-hour day today, similar to what I'm having to do recently. But with this kind of one-on-one / 1-on-30 group mentor session, basically there'll be a specific vertical or expertise that'll be spoken to by one of these mentors, each of which will then have somewhat of a discussion afterwards, so a group environment for them to interact and interface with some of these people that have had well over 20 years experience in their respective vertical or market. So I basically tried to one-off every tangible need that a startup in Bitcoin might have, and I'm trying to take it both a traditional startup paradigm as well as a virtual currency paradigm. So with that being said, we have a number of people that have sold companies, exited with 700 million plus. I think some of the people in the group, if you were to collectively put that together, they've easily been able to exit with over $2 billion worth of income. So they're very tried and true when it comes to their expertise. And I think at the long term, this sort of value of being able to impart their expertise and experiences is unparalleled. So between Bill Tai from Charles River and, of course, people like Michael Yang or Vences Cesares and Ben Davenport, I think those individuals are going to prove to be very valuable to the startups just purely from what they've gone through in their own different projects and ventures in the past.
This is going to be a real quick hit interview for Let's Talk Bitcoin, but I do have one final question. For startups that are kind of trying to figure out how best to proceed with their plan, what are the costs of associating with something like your program? Is there any downside, or do they give up anything?
We try and offer $25K for 5% of their company. With that $25K, it comes with office space, obviously the mentorship sessions, and then every other offering that Plug and Play has. So many corporate relationships, which in turn bring deal flow. We have service partners from all over the valley, so anything from HR, payroll, etc. You also get the community. At the same time, you'll be able to interface with the Silicon Valley Bitcoin meetup every Tuesday, and that community in and of itself, I'd say, is very helpful, just primarily because it's got many developers, engineers, people in business and finance. If you're looking to fundraise and you need some help getting your startup off the ground and you've been bootstrapping it for a while, you've got a great idea, maybe you're in stealth, I'd highly encourage you to come to our AngelList website, angelco/plug-and-play-bitcoin, and check out who we've got on board for mentors, and then maybe hit the apply button and we'll go from there.
Scott Robinson, Plug and Play Tech Center, Bitcoin Accelerator. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Adam.
CryptoKit is the world's first Chrome browser Bitcoin wallet. It's the easiest, fastest Bitcoin wallet payment system. With a simple one-click install, it takes just seconds to get your wallet set up. And because CryptoKit finds the address and payment for you, there's no more fussing around or tab switching. CryptoKit is more than just a wallet. It comes with a preloaded PGP encrypted social network, news feeds from Reddit and Google, and up-to-date charts from exchanges. Finally, CryptoKit Directory allows you to make two-click payments with any of the BitPay merchants. Once you install CryptoKit, you won't need anything else. For more information or to download CryptoKit, visit CryptoKit.com.